Fox News boomers attack college students for liking cats. Does this frickin' timeline get any stranger? I don't fucking think so. Think about this. You have a bunch of right-wing talk show hosts dissing on people for their mental health state. It's ridiculous. Like, you want to make sure that people are in their prime mental health when they're going through stressful situations like college exams. But not these people. No, no, no. How dare people get involved in protecting their own mental health by petting a cat? All right, maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. We're going to get into it. I'm going to show you the video. It's insane. It's intense. It's going to piss you off, and it should. And this is what people are being subjected to on Fox News constantly. Constantly bombarding their brain cells with this complete, utter bullshit. You ready? Because it's pretty condescending. Let's get into it.
College students have it so rough these days, from climate anxiety to just the idea of a conservative speaker on campus. It is all so stressful. Well, now, thankfully, a new study has found that interventions with cats on campuses may help these stressed out students. I guess the taxpayers picking up their student loan tab wasn't enough, Julie.
I love cats. I just want to say that. And they are comforting. But, I mean, quite frankly, if you're in college and you need a cat, but yet you have the anxiety level of a protester where you're out there protesting about everything on campus, then I don't know if you really need a cat. I'm not really sure. But this is just another example of how we are
raising snowflakes.
Anxiety level of a protester. No. She's misconstruing anger versus anxiety. And it's disingenuous. Because people protest because they're pissed off about something. They're angry. They don't have any anxiety like, oh my God, the world's gonna end tomorrow, like QAnon and all these other freaks that, these far-right idiots promote. So, you want to talk about anxiety? Look at these people. They're anxious because college students are taking care of their mental fucking health. That's it. These boomers are mad that people are taking care of their mental health. And we're going to get into this. We're going to get into why right-wing movements don't acknowledge mental health and want to take care of it. And I have to say, yes, I am calling these people, all of them, boomers. Boomers is a mindset. I've met 70-plus-year-old people that don't act like this, that actually have a perfect rationale. These people have this kind of crazy, insane rationale where things should be like they used to be in the old days. Well, no, they fucking shouldn't. Society evolves and it constantly is moving forward and it progresses. It cannot remain the same. Technology changes, people's attitude changes, and your mental health state changes and evolves over time. All right, back to the video.
Because, I mean, if you honestly can't make it in college, then just drop out. I mean, well, although I know a lot of people want to take advantage of the freebies, but just drop out anyway. Do us all a favor. I don't think animal rights activists would be too proud of this either. I wouldn't want any college student manhandling my cat.
It's almost like they have some kind of checklist they need to go off on. Like, okay, we got to involve animal rights activists in this and just get the check marks going on our list. Come on, we got to brainstorm, guys. This is ridiculous. It's immature and it's stupid.
But Kaylee, I don't think these kids need cats. I think they need discipline. I think they need a slap in the face.
I think they need a slap in the face.
And yes, you heard that correct. You win a prize. Resort to violence instead of helping soothe someone with anxiety. If someone in your life is having anxiety, slap them. Via Fox News. Not from me. I will never condone that. I would never condone violence. But here you go. Right here. Fox News. They don't need cats. They don't need to soothe themselves if they're under a lot of stress from school. How dare they? Slap them.
Because these are the same kids that get a professor fired for being too hard on their way to medical school.
Great point.
Not one person listening to this can even name one instance of this ever happening, ever. A college professor getting fired because their course was too hard on a student. It never happened. These people are grifters. They're trying to find any type of excuse they possibly can. They just make shit up off the top of their heads. And we have to deal with this. This is what is happening on the other side. These people are constantly inundated by this kind of talk, this insanity. And this is why you see so much of it coming from the other side when you even talk to one of these Trump supporters. It's baffling. You're not dealing with anyone who is using logic to talk to you. There is no logic. It's just, I can make whatever the fuck I want up, and you're going to have to accept it. That's the world we live in.
These are kids that can't even listen to a conservative viewpoint. They shout out speakers. They chase them off campus. But a cat will make everything better. Guess what? That doesn't work in the real world.
Yeah, you're talking about my professor that I love so much back at NYU.
NYU.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
No, I remember on one of my campuses getting a note that there would be dogs and puppies for us to soothe us during exam time. And I thought, is this real? I mean, no. What a distraction for kids who don't want to study. Number one. Number two, I don't need to be coddling a puppy. I need my, organic chemistry book if I'm, in pre-med here. This is insanity. Give me a cup of coffee, a cookie, and a stack of books, and I'm set.
Did you see what they did? You can't have a cat or a dog to soothe you, but you know what I can do? I can have a cup of coffee and a cookie to soothe me, but I just need my stack of books and a cookie. And I'm good. Oh, wait, can't forget about that cup of coffee. Because coffee's not soothing you, is it? No. These people are freaking unhinged, crazy. They're nuts. There's always this double standard they want to live by. I can have my cup of coffee and a cookie, but you can't have your freaking dog. You can't have your freaking cat. They're canceling. They're cancel culture. These are the cancel culture people. Look at them. They're programming elderly people to believe this shit. And all these other people that are watching this shit are just nodding their heads as drool's coming out of their fucking mouths. This is getting ridiculous. How is it that this continues on in a society where we're supposed to be moving forward and helping each other out instead of attacking each other constantly? College students can get whatever the fuck they want to help them get through their courses. That's how it should be. That's humanitarian.
I don't need a puppy in my lap to study for exams.
That's right. But they're also getting free tuition, too. So the list is endless of what these kids are getting with our tax dollars.
Anyone who went to college will tell you that they had to pay for it. These people are so full of shit. I know what they're alluding to. They're alluding to the debt relief, the student loan debt relief that the Democrats are trying to push through, which is good. I think college should be free for everyone. I think that the state should pay for college. We already pay enough taxes as it is. Why the hell aren't why isn't there public college that is free? It doesn't make any sense to me. So what they're doing here is they're promoting a lie that these people are getting free college, and it's not happening yet. There is no free college. You still have to pay for it. Is there a relief package that is being worked on? Yes, but it has not, at this moment, gone through yet. The Republicans are blocking it. So they're full of shit. Again, it's a constant diatribe of misinformation, and it's ridiculous. I don't know how many times I could say ridiculous in this video. I mean, it won't ever set into me that people have this rationale about them that they're somehow above other people. It's disgusting.
It is, and it's also part of the indoctrination. I mean, they are being trained You might go in there thinking, I've got to get my philosophy book, I got to get, the chemistry book. And then you're told effectively by the university, no, you need a puppy. This is what you need. I mean, cats, I'm not so sure. Cats could walk away from you, which is even more traumatic when they don't come when they're called. But so, I was on Wall Street walking my dog, my collie Shepherd Mix, who's since passed away, named Sydney. And there were students at Wall Street near the stock market. And they all ran at us, and Sydney loved it. But they said, we're studying, we're in the midst of finals. And I said, well, instead of hugging my dog, you should go back to studying.
Amen, Tammy.
And this is because it's the training for the real world. No one's going to hand you a puppy in the real world. And I think that's one of the most important lessons, right?
Yep, 100%.
Nuts. I was hoping for a puppy on the couch. Maybe a cat. Okay, these kids are the problem. I mean, all joking aside, they're the problem. If you need a cat or you need a puppy, you don't belong in college.
You hear that, kids? You're the problem. How dare you want to pet a cat or a dog? Disgusting. Let's get to the heart of the matter here. It's not the kid's fault. It's society's fault. So anytime you have a right-wing ideology, you'll notice something. Politically and socially, they'll push mental health issues to the side. And it's constantly happening. If you look at far right-wing Christianity, evangelicalism, if you look at, far right-wing Judaism, far right-wing Islam, they're always pushing mental health issues to the side. They don't have any coping mechanisms for it. They will not accept the science of psychology to help them out. They won't meditate and do the various self-exercises that is needed to make sure that you have a healthy mindset. It's looked down upon. So no, it's not the children's problem. It's not the kids going to college problem. It's assholes like this who go on TV and make fun of people who are suffering and have anxiety from college courses. These people have no empathy in their bones. They don't care. I mean, notice, no one said, I'm sorry for your loss when she mentioned that her dog died. How pathetic is that? This is what you're dealing with. Cold-hearted, dark, negative energy just being pushed on the masses from this supposed news network.
By the way, which was harder, con law or Orgo?
I mean, I didn't take organic chem. I took con law and I loved it.
Yeah, con law was great. Big red book. This is an idea of building a society of betas. All right? We've achieved because we're a society of people who look forward, who are entrepreneurs, who go out and find something.
There is no subtle meaning here. He's calling pretty much all people going to college betas. Now, the funny thing about the right-wing philosophy is it follows along with the patriarchy very well. It needs that toxic masculinity to balance itself out versus love and nurture and nature. It's directly opposed to those things. It has to push itself as this dominating force of alphas, and it's just complete trash. Half of these people would put their tails between their legs if they tried to open up a physics book. They wouldn't be able to handle it because you could see that they just are into an ideology that wants repression. I don't want your child to pet a cat or a dog because they need to live how I want them to live, is what they're telling you. These people always are like, we want our freedom, but they're always trying to repress every single thing they're coming across. They want to repress trans rights. They want to repress, abortion and women's rights. It's ridiculous how far these things have gone, and people are putting up with it. These people cannot control the fate of the United States.
Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all these innovators out there, Bill Gates home, they founded something in a garage. Instead of petting a cat, they programmed a keyboard. Maybe somebody started a manufacturing plant with an idea. Come on, these kids are not the problem. By the way, how do you take care of the cats? How do you take care of the dogs? Where's PETA? And why are you going to hurt the cats and the dogs by putting bad kids who can't get around life on top of them? Come on, really?
One common way to set a point, like Hitler kind of did too, is you dehumanize the thing that you're after. So they're dehumanizing college kids. They're bad kids. Why would you give a bad kid a cat? Cancel all the cats. Cancel all the dogs. How dare we try to help people out in life? That's just not the way things should be. This is psychopathic talk here. There's no words that can describe how these people really are. And the world that they want to make is a dystopic, fascist, I don't know, Christo-fascist state. I don't know exactly what they want, but it surely is not freedom. Especially for the people, they keep attacking. They don't want freedom. They want enslavement. They want people to do what they want them to do. Why are you not like Elon Musk? Well, maybe because fucking Elon Musk was born into a fucking, family that owned an emerald mine. And then, was able to do whatever the hell he wanted because he was a spoiled rich kid. Jeff Bezos? You got to be kidding, right? These people don't even understand their own arguments.
Well, I'm sure there'll
cats
be
a break.
protests from all the kids with allergies, so just wait for the backlash.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah, the other side of the snowflakes that can't handle it. All right, we're outnumbered in just a moment.
You want a taste of their world? Let me give you a taste of their world. This is what they want. They want to control. They want to manipulate. They want to make sure that you are in line with their agenda at any cost, and they could give a shit who they hurt in the process. They want a world where they tell you anything and you believe it. They want a world where children can't pet cats to soothe them. They want a world full of alpha males who are constantly nudging up against you at a bar, pushing you, get out of my way. There's no empathy in this world. There's no compassion. And that's what they want. And you know it. We all know it deep down. They want a world where if you don't go to their religious services, you might lose your citizenship. And honestly, I don't think I'm exaggerating here. You see it in how they act. The immaturity is phenomenal. It's always the I'm better than you mentality. It's always the get these snowflakes out of here mentality when they're the ones that are really breaking down. They're breaking down over freaking cats and dogs. So yes, boomers. These boomers on Fox News are trying to cancel cats and dogs. This is not The Onion. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked my content, subscribe. I'm trying my best to get back in the game here. Love you all. Peace, prosperity for all, even my haters. Even if you disagree with this video, love you. Peace.